Hi guys, are we live? Yes, I think we are. We're going. So I've sneaked off. Obviously, you guys know I'm in Spain, in Mallorca. Let's have a look. I'm just trying to make sure I've told everyone that I'm going live. I actually have no subject. Let's have a look. Just make sure I've told everyone. There's so many. Do you know what, guys? So many of you to message, but I'm determined to message all of you. It's important that we all come together as much as we can. Right. So we've got Lisa. Hi, Lisa. You okay? Lisa. I'm going to call you Lisa or Lisa. Your husband laughs when I call you Lisa. So I'm going to call you Lisa. Is that okay? Lisa in Georgia. Well, I think I've messaged everyone. I've put it on the Defending Elvis channel. Is that everyone? There's so many, guys. So many. Right, I'm chuffed to bits. We got some new members. You know I have to talk about members, right? So let's welcome the new members, guys. I think that's enough. We've got Elvis Presley. I wonder if Nicola's back yet, because Nicola has said that she'd like to come on. Nicola, the girl that met Elvis in '72. Nicola, are you back yet? I know Nicola was on holiday. Hi, Cherie. You okay? Hi, Linda. Hi, Jane. Jane, did I message you or not? Let's just see. Jane, did you get your message? So, Hidden Minds, Renee, obviously he made my day when he created that brilliant video on he's got an amazing YouTube channel, and all credit to him. I'm not taking any credit for the success of Hidden Minds YouTube channel. He deserves it completely himself. Hard work is why Renee's channel is becoming successful. I will quickly show it you. So first of all, I will mention the new members because it's really important to me. All right, okay, Jane, let me just text that I've got your name on my list, because I do normally message Jane. Surely I do. Let's have a look. Jane. Oh, is that the same Jane? Let's have a look. Jane, is your last name Mushchin? Jane, let me just check. Jane, what do you mind saying your last name? I'm just checking to see if there's any other Janes. Yes. Okay, Jane. Right, I've got you on my list now. So I do try and message everyone. Hi, Elvis Presley. Okay. Right. So, yes, Elvis Presley is on. So we're in Mallorca and we're having a brilliant time. It is actually, everything has gone well. We've had a few small moments of bad weather, but we've had a good time. I'm getting loads of comments from you guys. Let me just Vibex, I want you to know I am going to cover all the subjects bit by bit. I'm not ignoring them. So Vibex wants me to speak about let me just try and remember the name now. Is it D Stanley? Vibex wants me to talk about her. Let's just see if I can get the comment up. Sometimes I lose the comments, guys. I try and find them, and YouTube sometimes delete comments. So Diane Plum. Diane, don't worry, Diane. Diane Plum, everything's good. Please don't. Diane, are you watching? Please don't worry. Right. Don't forget, I'm abroad, so it's not all coming through as nice as I'd like it to. Good morning, Deborah. Deborah, I hope you're well. Michael, one of our newest members. Michael, thanks very much. I'm just quickly going through bits. So a lot of you are saying hello to me. I'm just quickly liking and hearting all your comments. We've got comments from Michael and Linda, Diana. Let's have a look. Let me just double check. So Anna Bayasin says, seeing Priscilla, I think that all people in the world have dreams and ambitions in life, but few of them come true. I have none, but she has all come true. I don't know if it was good luck or skill. I will say this, Anna, you're talking about Priscilla, a lot of things have fallen into place for Priscilla, didn't they? I'm talking about in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, probably 90s as well. So she's been a lucky girl. Right. Yes, Team Elvis, of course we're proud. I'll tell you what, I'm going to play you, I'll quickly mention the members, and I want to play Renee's comment, his channel, Hidden Minds. If any Elvis channel mentions our channel and Team Elvis, I am very, very proud. I don't know how many of you watched it. Hi, Jane. I don't know how many of you watched it. I'll tell you what, I was chuffed to bits when Renee made that video. And he didn't just mention me and our channel, he mentioned Team Elvis. I like that. That's important to me. I'm going to read out the members first. So I want to just give a big shout to the new members. I am abroad, so I'm not covering the topics properly because I'm not properly researching, because we're out there eating and drinking and swimming and sunbathing. So I'm not going into the subjects in the way that I want to, but I will do. Team sorry, it's obviously it's Elvis Week's happening, isn't it? So a lot's going on there. Someone sent me a video of Priscilla in Memphis. I think it was today or yesterday. So I was going to play that. Right, let's talk about the members. So I always like to mention the new members. It is Tina Wetner, Michael Smith. Hi, Mike. We got Snowbird. I'd like to know who Snowbird, what her name is. Is Snowbird? Thank you so much for becoming a member. I love when people join. It means a lot to me. And we've got Margaret Taylor. Margaret, are you on? Thank Margaret, Snowbird, Michael, Tina. And then if we go further back, we have Vibex. Vibex, I'm so pleased that you are a member. We've got Jane, who's on here now. And we have Patricia, Pat, thank you. Elizabeth, Sketches and Threads. We've got Kathleen Carson, Amy Collette, who we adore. She's the one that does a lot of research. At the moment, she was on Presley Mania with Rhonda. Amy is amazing. She's her research work that she's been doing for many years on many subjects, but the latest subject with Presley Mania and Rhonda was about Elvis's health problems, Elvis's health history, going way back to his parents, grandparents, great-grandparents. She knows her stuff, guys, and she is comparing books with like Sally Hoddle, Destined to Die Young, and Dr. Tennant's book as well. So Amy, we're so proud to have you as a member. So if you're watching this, I know you're Amy is at Elvis Week. She's at Gracelands. She's with Rhonda from Presley Mania. So I hope you're having a brilliant time, Amy and Rhonda. Really enjoy yourselves, guys, because it goes quick, doesn't it? And I've been seeing lots of little clips coming from Graceland with Elvis Week, and it just looks amazing. It looks phenomenal. So we've got Diana, and Diana is always sending me loads of juicy stuff to research. And then we've got James, my friend James, who's on the keto, and he's doing a bench pressing now. So the diet has been really working for him. Then we've got Shirley Jewelry, Nicolette Fawkes, obviously Hidden Minds, Renee. I'm going to play a little clip of his video in a sec. Hi, Deborah. Deborah is on keto. Deborah's feeling great. Deborah, how are you feeling? You okay? You feeling better today? How is Deborah? And Deborah's back on now because we had a few technical problems. So Deborah, welcome back. Hi, Renee. I'm going to play a little clip of yours in a minute, my friend. So we've got Jean Newbeck. Jean, are you on? Linda Cudden. I think Linda is on. Hi, Linda. And we've got Drew, Faye Simon, Lily Ramos. Yeah, Linda's on. We've got Carolyn. Carolyn, are you there? Christine Kingston. Christine, are you able to message yet? Because I know that Christine always watches our videos, and she likes to do a bit of cleaning while she's watching. Christine, have you managed to be able to message us yet on the live streams? Obviously, we've got Colleen and Louise and Sherry and Tonya and Rosalind and Sue, Shannon and Robin, Gavid, Wicked Felina. We haven't seen you on for a bit. Leanne, how's Leanne? Leanne, how are you? I'm just reading out the members. Welcome, Leanne. So we've got Philomena from Australia. Hi, Philomena. How are you? Of course, Elvis Presley. Of course. I'm just reading out the members. Guys, if you're not members, please sign up. It's only £1 a month. It's only £1 a month. YouTube take half of it. It isn't about the money. It's just I want members. When we hit 100 members, I'm going to do some members live streams as well. So I'm going to do more live streams. But the subscribers still mean everything to me. We've got Stacey Hastart, Eileen Hellaby, Tracy Webb, and my brother Andreas. So welcome to all the members. It means so much to me. Please just hit the member button. Right. So I wanted to play Renee's. Renee, I hope you don't mind. I'm only going to play the beginning of it. Just right, guys. We met Renee not that long ago. I'm not sure how long it was, 3-4 weeks ago. And the reason we mentioned him is because we just loved his videos, his editing. He puts, I will say this, Renee, I can tell, you put days and days and weeks of work into your videos, and you deserve full credit for your success. The reason you went from 700 subscribers to 1,800 subscribers is because of your hard work. Not because of me, not because of anyone else, your hard work. I know how much hard work goes into making these videos and editing, and you do much more. You go over and above. You don't just edit. You do a lot of auditorial, a lot of talking stuff. And so you must have put a lot of work. Your most recent video, you must have put a lot of work in because you play quite a few songs, Renee. I'm interested to know how you were able to play the songs without having copyright problems. Because I never play songs because every time I do it, I get copyrighted. So let me know how you do it. So let's find Renee's channel, Hidden Minds. Right, let's have a look. God, I tell you what, it's so hot, guys. It's hot.
Stage antics.
Right, hang on. So if you go onto his channel, Renee, you'll see, let me just try and get a bit of focus. You can just see there on the left, Hidden Minds. Yeah. And he's on 1,750 subscribers, which is good. Yeah, I tell you what, don't forget it's early days for Renee, and his stuff's going to get better and better. There's a better picture for you. That's much clearer. Please go over and subscribe. Please go and subscribe. So the latest video is, I mean, he's done loads of different topics. Yeah. So we've got rare interviews. We've got the funny moments, the untold truth of Elvis's car collection. We've got the army years, what really happened. We have Elvis in the Jungle Room sessions, the Elvis concert that saved history, Elvis's ultimate voice, Elvis Beyond the Rumors. So Renee digs deep. Elvis, was it luck? That's a good subject. And we could go on and on. And for me, one of my favorite of Renee's videos has always been the one about his health problems. Always. That one is a go-to for me. It reminds me, and I like what Renee says when he does a little introduction on behalf of our channel and Team Elvis. I like the way he words it. He says, don't believe everything you're hearing. You need to learn the history. And when it comes to Elvis, the history has been twisted, yeah, and we're not being told the truth, and to look beneath the surface and try and see the truth. And this is the purpose of defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth, because what we're trying to do is go, you can say that if you want, but we think differently. We have our own common sense where we can read between the lines and see a different truth. And this is very important when you're reading books like Elvis and Me, when you're reading books like Memphis Mafia, What Happened. You have to read between the lines, because many of these people, they talk about Elvis in a positive light, but there's an underlying plot that is making Elvis look small, and that is damaging his reputation and his image. Don't be fooled by things, because what I find is this: you'll read a book, and it starts off very positive about Elvis, but then bit by bit, the garbage starts coming out, the rubbish, they're trying to control how we think, how we perceive Elvis. They're trying to change our minds about Elvis and make us see him in a different light. And I don't like it. So I like channels like Hidden Minds, Presley Mania, Tenderly Loving Elvis, even Rare Elvis Photos. I like it when they disagree with the norms, disagree with the image and the portrayal of Elvis. So channels like Elvis, like Hidden Minds, are needed. We will grow as a defending Elvis channel, because that's what we are, guys. We're Elvis defenders. We're basically defending Elvis, aren't we? That's what it's all about. And we will grow as other channels grow. So Hidden Minds channel is going to keep growing, and so will Presley Mania, so will Shauna's channel, so will many other channels, as we come together and support each other and talk about each other, and then we get stronger in how we defend Elvis. And we're going to upset a few people, guys. I guarantee you, some of the topics that I bring up, people don't like it. I had someone message me yesterday saying, well, come on, something probably did happen with Elvis. He probably did have sexual actions with a 14-year-old girl. No. Anyone that's going to say that to me, I'm going to say, no, prove it. Yes, Elvis made a friend that was a teenager, that was a fan, called Priscilla, and they had a brief friendship for 2 months. But you prove to me that something sexual happened. I don't think you're going to prove it. In fact, I know you won't, because there is no proof, because it didn't happen. Right, let's just have a quick. I'll read your comments, and I want to play Renee's clip. Let's have a look. Yeah, we have to read Cheryl. We have to think a big. We even may have to disagree with people that we think are how can I say it, are more in the know. Do you understand what I mean by that? There's some people that we really trust, but even those people, sometimes they get their facts wrong. Sometimes we have to dig deeper than that. The only people that really know what happened is Elvis, the only person. Elvis knows what happened. He was there. We can't trust Priscilla. She has a twisted version of events. The only one that truly knows is Elvis, and maybe Gladys and Vernon. Yeah? Gladys, Vernon, Elvis. Maybe even Colonel Tom Parker. No one else. Thanks, Michael. Let's have a look. So let me just play. I want to play. Deborah, the truth is getting out there, but in very small amounts, in very small amounts, which is why we need other channels. Right, I want to play Renee's video.
And now included.
Right, so Renee, I hope you don't mind. I want any Elvis channel, any Elvis defending channel that speaks about our channel, defending Elvis Presley and Team Elvis, and want to also defend Elvis. I will always proudly mention your channel on my channel, and all I ask is that you mention our channel on your show mention Team Elvis on your show. That's all I ask. Sue, you're right. Elvis had plenty of faults. He was a human being. I agree. He had plenty of faults. But that doesn't mean he did many of the things that he's accused of. That's the difference.
Hi everyone. First, I want to take a moment to thank my subscribers for their incredible support. Just a month ago, I was on 725 subscribers, and now only a month later, I already surpassed 1,700,000 subscribers. I couldn't have done this without you, so thank you so much for your trust and support. I also want to give a special shout out to Louis from the YouTube channel Defending Elvis Presley. Louis has mentioned me several times in his videos, and I'm extremely grateful for that. If you're interested in getting an honest perspective of Elvis Presley, I highly recommend visiting his channel and subscribing. There's a lot that has been written and many films made that paint him in a distorted and negative picture. Before you draw any conclusions, it's important to understand history. For example, times were very different back then in the 50s. And don't believe everything you read and hear, especially in Elvis's case. The truth is often different than you might think. Louis and his community dive deep into these topics, and I'm sure you will gain valuable insights there. Now, on to today's video. You will see the video of Elvis's last recordings, and now including the songs. Before, I didn't know how to resolve the copyright issues, but I've since found a solution, and I wanted to mention this up front so you're all aware. Once again, thank you all for your continued support, and enjoy this video.
Did you know that Elvis Presley's final recordings were made in the jungle room of his own home at Graceland? This captivating fact sets the stage for an intimate look into his last musical moments, offering a rare glimpse into the King's most personal and poignant era. Welcome to our documentary on Elvis Presley's final recordings, held in the legendary jungle room at Graceland. These sessions were not just the closing notes.
I don't want to play too much of it because I don't like playing other people's videos because I don't think it's fair, because it's their hard work, so they deserve it. But you can tell that the videos that Hidden Minds make are high quality. They're to a high standard. They're not like mine. I'm just sat at home chatting. I do a bit of research. I get loads of research coming in from you guys, and I do the best I can. Hidden Minds videos are to a professional standard. The reason Hidden Minds, Renee, is getting lots of subscribers because they're good. They're good videos. That's it. The work speaks for itself. So be proud, my friend. You have worked extremely hard. You put hundreds of hours into each video, and it's going to pay off for you, my friend. And things are going to get better and better for you. So get ready for a great roller coaster ride, my friend. You're going to love it. Brilliant. Okay.
Of an extraordinary career, but a testament to.
Right. Let's just go back. So, what it is, you guys, you're welcome. Now, you guys have sent me a lot of messages, and a big part of the type of messages you guys are giving me is lots of different topics to research. Please don't think that I'm ignoring your messages. I read all your messages, and you've sent me hundreds of topics to go through. But I have to say to you guys, I want to put, and Vibex to you if you're watching, I want to go through these topics. I do. Vibex has strong views about, let me just see if I can get her message up. Let's just have a look. About D. Stanley. Now, do you guys know much about D. Stanley? Let's have a look. Let me just see if I can get her. Let's see if we can get Vibex up. Now, many of you are upset with D. Stanley. Didn't she say some horrible things about Elvis and his mother? Let's have a look. Let me just see if I can. Let's see if I can get Vibex's messages up. Sorry, Vibex. I'm just trying to look. The problem is I've got 100 names, And let's just have a look. Are you there, Vibex? Guys, any of you know? Oh, well done, Michael. That's kind of you. Let's have a look. Vibex, are you there? Just want to. Let's just see if her. Right, Vibex. Do you know what? There's a chance that Vibex is not on my. Let's have a look. Let me just go. Vibex. For some reason, her name's not coming up. That's annoying. Well, Vibex, any information you have, I'm just going further back. See if it's further back. Any information you have, can you? I know you've already sent me a link. Please, could you just resend it me so I can go through it? Do any of you guys know about Dee Stanley and the way that she badmouthed Elvis and his mother? Do any of you know about this? Let me just read your comments. Yeah, he did give away, Cheryl, he did give away a fortune, didn't he? Let's have a look. Let's quickly check your messages. Now, when I get back to England, I'm hoping I can spend some decent time on all these different topics. I mean, Lorraine gives me loads of topics. Yeah, I agree with you, Sue. So Deborah says, Elvis, like us, had faults. He was human, and so many lies have been told about people who learn the truth. Like Renee said, when it comes to Elvis, the way that he is being spoken about is so unfair. So I would say Elvis more than most people, you know, because of his phenomenal fame. Everyone feels like they have the right to badmouth him and call him names. Yeah, here we are, Liam. Dee Stanley said disgusting things about Elvis and his mother, and this is what Vibex was trying to get me to do. I don't understand why I can't see her comments. I just want to just quickly check, see if I can find the comments. We'll have a quick look, because I don't want people to think that I'm ignoring their comments, because I definitely do not ignore people's comments. I definitely want to cover all the topics you guys mentioned. I want to go through them slowly. Right, let's have a look. So look, I'm just going to read a few comments. What is it? Why she gets so much bad stuff said? If anything, he should have posted more positive press more than anyone. It's a joke. Right, what am I missing here? Let's have a look. Yeah, all right, Linda. Yeah, I agree, Linda. He should be seen for the good, not always for the bad. Yes, I've also heard that Joe Esposito has said things that he shouldn't really have said as well. I don't know, Michael, how much you know about Joe Esposito. I'm just reading his comments. So, Cheryl, you need to delve into what happened to Gary Pepper after Elvis died. He was paying for his care till the day he died. Well, that's a great story. Let me take a picture of that. I'll just take a picture of that, Cheryl. I tend to come back to these things. I keep hearing bad things about Joe Esposito. Linda, I don't know anything bad about Joe. Tell me, what did Joe do that was so bad? I don't know. Please enlighten me. Right, let me just let's go through just a few comments. So let's just see. Right, so what is this? I think the rift between them, this is to do with Lisa Marie Presley and Priscilla. I think the rift between them has to do with Michael Lockwood, and Priscilla still spoke to him. I get it. You sometimes have to stay in the grandma zone or you might get left out. We have done a few videos about Michael Lockwood. Deborah, when I look at pictures of Priscilla when she was 14, she sure didn't look innocent to me. Look at her eyes and her coy smile. So have any of you seen the recent Priscilla of her in Memphis? I did. I'm going to show it you now, guys. Let's have a look. Now, does anyone know, is Priscilla going to Elvis Week? Do any of you know? Hi, Kelly Dan. Hi, Colleen. Let's just find it. Right, I'm going to play you a clip, guys. I've only watched it once, but I don't know much about it. I'll just click play. All I know is that it was today. I would say probably yesterday. Now, guys, tell me, is Priscilla going to Elvis Week? Let me just read your comments. Yes, Joe was a rat. Priscilla loved Michael Lockwood. She said Michael Lockwood was the best thing to happen to Lisa. Linda, well, for one, he says Elvis told him stuff that he did with Scylla. Okay. Even if it is true, I don't believe him. Why would it break in friends' confidence in his private discussion that they may have had? Now, I have strong views on that comment you just said. How do they know what Elvis and Priscilla did? How would they know? Elvis isn't going to get them up in the bedroom and start letting them know what went on, or in his private quarters. So I just think they're guessing. They're guessing. Even with his medication, they don't know why he was taking his medication. The only one that really knew was Charlie Hodge. The rest of them, Elvis wasn't, from what I've learned, you tell me if I'm wrong, guys, Elvis would not confide in all of the Memphis Mafia. There were certain members that he trusted. I heard it was Charlie Hodge. I heard Larry Geller. I heard Billy Smith. So, right, let me just read your comments. Hi, James. James, you know I'm always pleased to have you on. I'm on holiday. And before I go, I'll give you a quick look. I'm in Spain, Mallorca. Right, Deborah, you won't be happy with what happened to Gary. Let's just say Vernon cut off all funds for his care. I understand why, because it's still crappy. They don't know, Louis. That's my point. Yes, I understand that. Thanks, Linda. Mary, watching some old vids from the Spotlight Spy, there is an interview with Larry King, and she said, Mum kept me in boarding school, and I want to go home. Yeah, thanks, Mary. And I love Spotlight Spy. Is a fantastic YouTube channel. Even Renee, if you're still watching, go over to Spotlight Spy. You will learn some great stuff on Spotlight Spy. If you want to make some more interesting videos, which of course you do, go to Spotlight Spy. It is fantastic. And I'm so sad that she doesn't make videos anymore. Her channel is brilliant. Thanks for bringing that up, Mary. So let's have a look. James. D. Stanley made disgusting accusations. For one, that Joe participated in that reenactment of the day Elvis died. Even Marty and Joe was looking for Joe. James, you know my feelings on that reenactment of the day Elvis died and how he was found in his bathroom. Honestly, that should never have happened. That should never have happened. Why did they allow that? And I've heard that Ginger Oldham refused to take part in it. Ginger Oldham refused to take part in that reenactment. It should never have been made. Why did Joe do it? Why? And I'll be honest with you, even I have issues with any of the Memphis Mafia that took part in making money from Elvis. It's a tough one, guys, because these guys, obviously, these people still need to make a living. But as soon as money's involved, I worry. I will, James. And come on, I'll quickly show you. Then we'll come back to it. Let's have a look. I'm going to show you. Just very quickly. Are you ready, guys? I'll take you with me. Look at that. That's my life. Somewhere down there is my wife. Let's get the view from over here. Beautiful. I'm a lucky man. Right, let's get back inside. That's my life, guys. Let me shut the door. How can I not show you that? So I have been eating too much. I'm sure I'm going to need to go on a diet when I get back, but I have been sticking to my diet. I have had no, I'm not going to talk about the diet now, but I have had no ice cream, no pizza, no pasta, no rice, no spaghetti, no cakes, no chocolate. I have just been eating meat, eggs, vegetables, fruits. Let me just think, is there anything else? Tea, coffee. I've stuck to my diet, but I have been eating 3 times a day. So I've been having eggs and bacon in the morning, and a lot of meat at lunchtime, a lot of meat in the evening, just water, some salt, and tea and coffee. So I've been sticking to it, but I have been eating 3 times a day instead of 2, and straight away I can feel my tummy is bloating up. So twice a day is plenty. Oh yes, I have been drinking beer and Bacardi. I don't know if you guys know, I don't drink. So I only drink once a year. Once a year. Every August, I drink for 1 week. I don't heavily drink. I just drink a bit. And don't forget the lag, Louis. I hope it was low carb. Yeah, it was low carb. It was like today I had an apricot. Yesterday I had a plum and a peach. So not too bad. Not too bad. I would, Patricia. I wouldn't do that, Patricia, and I'll tell you why. Because there's a lot of what's the word? Calories in butter. So I wouldn't do it. I don't think you should have anything after about 7. Let's push it a bit later. Don't really have anything after 8 p.m. Patricia. I wouldn't. Let your tummy do its thing. Yeah, and then try and fast until lunchtime the next day. Yeah. That's what I would do, and it's good for your body to have that fast. Now, half of the fast you'll be asleep. You'll be asleep half of it. Yeah, I'm not a big drinker. I've been having 2 lagers and 3 Bacardis a day in total. That's fine for me. Right, let's have a look. So, and don't forget that. Right, let's have a look. I need to cut back on sodas. Look, yeah, Michael, don't do it, mate. Stay away from fizzy drinks. Even orange juice is fattening. Michael, look up keto. I'll type it in for you. Look up keto. Keto. Dr. Ken Berry on YouTube. And you will change your life, my friend. You will change your life. Yeah, you guys know I have a channel that explains to you how to eat in a way where you can lose some weight and get healthy. The diet I'm on is a health diet. It gets your health back, it brings back your energy levels, and it changes your life, guys. So Michael, it's called Carnival Flexing Diet, Louis, and trust me, if you've got health problems and if you're overweight and low energy, this will transform your life. Yeah, keto, look it up. Keto and Dr. Ken Berry. There's many on here doing it now. Mary, I'm not a doctor. All I know is this: fatty meat with animal fats will make you feel much better. Eggs, very good for you. And but you must stop eating. You must stop eating sugar, pasta, rice, potato, cakes, pizzas. You have to stop all these things. You have to concentrate on meat, eggs, fish, omelets, low carb veg, and low sugar fruits, and you will transform your health. And you must only eat twice a day. Only eat twice a day. I know it's hard, guys. You can have a bit of tea and coffee. There's plenty of people on here doing it now, and it's really helping them. Michael, are you type 1 diabetes or type 2? Michael, the keto diet will change your life. It will change your life. Trust me. You know something? I wonder how many people what knew Elvis hasn't made money. I bet not many. Only his real friends haven't made money off him. Linda, you're right. You're right. Now, I do think there's a way to make money off Elvis respectfully. Respectfully, yeah? So I'm not completely against people making money from Elvis if it's done in a respectful way that boosts his image, boosts his reputation, boosts his legacy. That's how I see it. Apple, yes, but Elvis Presley, just one piece of fruit a day because there's a lot of fructose in fruit. I don't know if you guys know this, but fruit is very fattening, and it gets digested by your liver. Your liver deals with the sugar in fruit. Your liver. So fruit, if you eat too much fruit, it can give you fatty liver. It doesn't get digested. What I mean is that the fructose in the fruit goes via your liver and it can give you fatty liver. We all know Elvis was no altar boy. Wait, do you know what? Cheryl, he was an altar boy, but he has not this horrible person portrayed by some gross people out there. Again, he was a human and made mistakes, that I'm sure. Now, Cheryl, I will say this to you. If you go back into Elvis's childhood, he was regularly attending church, regularly. He loved going to church. So I bet he was an altar boy. He was a much more innocent child than you think. Don't forget, it was the temptations of rock and roll and women that drew Elvis in that direction. But Elvis, before he became very famous, was a real decent, old-fashioned guy with brilliant morals, with the best morals, the most well-mannered person you'll ever come across. He was a real decent guy, Elvis. And I think once he went through his rock and roll days and then his wild days in the 1970s Vegas years, the earlier years, he came through it and he was even more religious. He loved gospel music even more. Right, let's have a look at, let's read some of your things. Let's have a look. So, Michael, talk to your diabetic doc. Mine approved me to do this diet, but yes, Deborah's correct. Michael, you have to do everything with your doctor's permission, but 100% type 2 diabetes is reversed by keto diet and carnivore diet. You must look up Dr. Ken Berry. I'll put it in. You must look it up because he is a doctor. Yeah, he is a doctor and his advice will help you, and he's on YouTube. Very important you listen to Dr. Ken Berry. Michael, trust me, you can reverse your type 2 diabetes within months and reduce your insulin intake to nothing in months. Do it via your doctor, but you have to stick to the rules of carnivore diet or keto diet. You must stop. Don't use your insulin to control bad eating. Don't keep eating bad foods and then use your insulin. Insulin should not be overused. Should not be. I know you need it. Are you on metformin as well? Michael, are you on metformin? I know you need it at the moment, but you can wean yourself off it slowly with your doctor's advice. Same with the insulin injections, the insulin shots. With your doctor's advice, eating the right food, you can come off it and you won't be type 2 diabetes and you will lose a lot of weight fast. I lost weight. I lost 16 pounds in 3 weeks. Deborah is on here now, lost 8 pounds in 10 days. There's other people on here that have lost a lot of weight fast. Yeah, Michael, you talk to your doctor, but watch the video, watch Dr. Ken Berry. Right. Look into keto diet and you need to trust me because I am a success story. I changed my whole life. When I talk about diet, it's not to make money. I'm not making any money. I'm doing it because I want to pass on how it saved my life. This diet, carnivore diet, keto diet, saved my life. James knows all about it. James is on here. He knows all about it. Right, Kelly Dan, if he wanted to wait for Priscilla to turn 22 before marriage, did he not sleep with her at this age? The comment is delayed from me because I missed most of it. So if he wanted to wait for Priscilla to turn 22 before marriage, what is your point? Have I missed a comment here? Let's have a look. Yeah, I thought you would be on metformin. Stick with the metformin. If you do change the way you eat, Michael, with your doctor's help, you'll notice that your blood sugar levels will start getting back to normal, and you'll need less insulin, you'll need less metformin, and bit by bit you will completely come off. But you have to be patient. It could take months and months, but I'm telling you now, you will stop being type 2 diabetic if you do the carnivore diet. I promise you. I promise you. Now look up Dr. Ken Berry. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? He loves singing gospel music, and you can tell that you listen to his. Oh yeah, Elvis towards the end of his life went back to his roots, guys. He went back to his roots. He was a very religious, decent man. The Bible was his favorite book. Of course, he was a rock star, so he had strong temptations. I personally think Elvis regretted a lot of the things he did. I really believe that. I'm on about to do with women. Remember, many of the women that Elvis was seeing, there was no sex. Many of the girlfriends Elvis had, no sex. He just wanted company. He would get very lonely. Elvis liked the company of women. He trusted them. He felt that he could talk to them and pour his heart out to them. Right, let's have a look. Well, Michael, to go to your doctor, the following is very close. He thinks it's a get diet plan to change the way of living. Yeah. Remember, it's not just a diet. This is a get your health back diet. This is a health thing. Right. Thank you. All right, let's have a look. Thank you, everyone. I'm so proud of change of life. Yes. Deborah is doing amazing. Deborah is like, woohoo. Deborah, we're going to get you in that bikini before you know it. Yeah. You can come out here to Spain with us. Michael, we are all with you as Team Elvis. We are with you. I know we're an Elvis channel, but health is important. Health is important. All right, Vibex, you're on. Vibex, we were talking about you. Have you been on long, Vibex? Vibex, have you joined? Vibex, have you joined my Facebook? Because I couldn't find your messages. Vibex, come on, Michael. I'm with you all the way, my friend. Now, Vibex, I was trying to find your comments about Dee Stanley and the horrible things that she said about Elvis and his mother. I can't find your comments. Are you on my Facebook? Vibex, are you sending me on Facebook? Because I can't find you on Facebook. Are you on Facebook? I'm sweating, guys. Sweating. Right, actually, did I play you? Right, I was going to play you that video. Right, can I ask this again, guys? Is Priscilla going to Elvis Week? Do any of you know? Is Priscilla going to Elvis Week? Right, I'm going to play you a video now, guys. Right, let's get the volume on it.
Thank you, Kevin. Wow, what a beautiful sight to see all of you here today. This is very important to us in Memphis. It's nice to be home. I've been traveling a lot, so I wanted to be here, for all the support. First of all, hello, Memphis. Yeah, I'm so glad, like I said, to be home again, and I do believe in the power of music to transform your sense of well-being, your hope, and your life. Then we are standing on hollow ground. This ground is the site of the original Lansky Brothers on Beale Street and, as of today, the new home of the Smithsonian Rock and Soul Museum. Thank you, John Dole, for asking me to be a part of the founding new home of the Memphis Rock and Soul Museum at 126 Beale Street. Lansky's on Beale provided the cutting edge clothes and every musician of the 50s and 60s wanted, and they still want today. Elvis was one of those. He could never wait to get to Lansky's after he arrived back in town after being filming. He would want to go, or he'd send a Joe Esposito or someone to pick out the clothes and bring him to Graceland, and then he would then make his choices. Where am I? Okay, so the Rock and Soul Museum on Beale Street is going to revitalize our Memphis entertainment district and make it fun and safe again. While we are preserving this historic building, we are going to increase tourism to our city and state. And almost importantly, by relocating the Rock and Soul Museum at 126 Beale Street, we will honor the legacy of what Memphis is known for around the world, and that is Memphis music. We will preserve the heritage of our rock and roll, blues, rhythm and blues, and gospel and soul. Right? So thank you so much for being here. Help us do this.
So,
I would let everybody get a photo with her, but I did that yesterday.
Now, I played that for a couple of reasons, guys. Obviously, she is saying that she has had a problem with elder abuse from Bridget Cruz, the auctioneer. So, I mean, she looks very well here. Yeah. The other reason I played it is this, I think, happened yesterday. So that tells me that Priscilla is in Memphis. Yeah. So is Priscilla going to Elvis Week? Because everyone has told me that she's not going. We know Linda Thompson's there. Yeah. But does anyone know? Does anyone know? Hi, Satin. All right, Cheryl, she's not on the schedule. That's good to know. So it's funny because she's not. It does seem like she's not welcome at Graceland, but then she goes and makes a public appearance in Memphis. So is she trying to draw attention away from Elvis Week to Memphis? Is this a game plan? What do you think? Seriously, guys, do you think that she's gone to Memphis? I think that's at Didn't she go to Lanksy's? It's interesting to know, guys. Is she trying to draw attention away from Elvis Week? Right, let me just see if we can get anything up for Elvis Week. We know Rhonda and Shauna are there, guys. Let's see if anything comes up. I know that Linda Thompson is there. Let's have a look.
California. Okay, so you saw Elvis in 1969.
Right, you ready, guys?
Is Chief.
Yes, so what's your name?
Gary Baker.
Gary, where are you from?
Now Bakersfield, California.
Okay, so you saw Elvis in 1969 at the
International Hotel in 1969. Cost us $50 for the Mater to the Mater D, and we were in the front row.
Oh wow! And you had your elbow on the stage and everything.
Elbow on the stage, and Elvis kissed my sister, and I got to shake his hand, and he shook my hand.
So what was it like to see Elvis in '69?
I don't think it's describable.
Yeah.
What it is like to see Elvis. There's an aura that just surrounds everything and everybody that you're in his presence. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So what made you an Elvis fan?
I was born in 1948. I have a brother that's 6 years older and a sister that's 4 years older. I was raised with Elvis Presley from the time I was 5 years old. That's all that there was with Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
1954 on. 55, 56. I was just raised with Elvis Presley. I remember my brother coming home and saying, "We got to go to the record store. There's a brand new Elvis song out, All Shook Up." And people couldn't understand All Shook Up. Who is it? Nobody even knew who it was.
Yeah,
All Shook Up by Elvis Presley.
And what's your favorite Elvis song?
Impossible to say one. He has a great song. If I Can Dream is a great song.
Yay!
Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Oh, I love that.
That's the Way It Is tour.
Yes.
The movie is the best rendition of Bridge Over Troubled Water.
I agree.
Yeah.
His voice, it shows the complete range of his voice.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's an amazing song.
Yeah.
When Paul Simon says that will forever be an Elvis Presley song,
Yes.
Paul Simon, the one who wrote it,
Yeah.
that's all you got to know.
Yeah. And my last question is, what do you think about all the new Elvis fans coming in now?
I think it's great. Elvis lives on and on and on.
Yay.
And on forever.
Brilliant words.
Thank you so much for talking to me. That's been
Alrighty.
great. Thank you.
Ah, what a
So-
My sister was there.
Oh, that was brilliant.
What's your name?
Jerry Baker.
Wow, isn't that amazing? He shook Elvis's hands and Elvis kissed his sister right at the beginning. Brilliant. What was I going to say? Yeah, you guys have been mentioning Dave Hebler. I've had a few of you sending me pictures and footage of him. It does seem like he's at Elvis Week right now as we speak. But I know that you guys are very upset with him because he's shown very public support for Priscilla and the film, Sofia Coppola's film. Is that correct, guys? He wrote something clearly saying that he thinks that the Priscilla film correctly portrays Elvis and that Elvis that is as close to the real Elvis as you get. Now, all I see when I read that is that he is kissing Priscilla's ass. He's kissing Priscilla's ass because that film does not portray Elvis. Sofia Coppola's film does not portray Elvis in the correct light. Let me see if we can get it up. Let's see if we can get this up. What do you think, guys? No, I can share. Linda, he's very unpopular. Very, very unpopular. Right, let me just see. I'll just type it in and see if it comes up. Let me just see. A few of you have sent it me, but I haven't. Normally, I store it somewhere. Let's have a look. Because I've been on holiday, it's not been straightforward. Let's have a look. See if it comes up. No, it's not on here, guys. But I just, guys, resend it me because I wanna read that out. Right. Okay, my wife's messaging me, so I can't hang on much longer. So we've been on nearly an hour. So all I know is we're going to have to cover this Dave Hebler thing and the fact that he is supporting that Priscilla film, saying it's just like Elvis. Hey, it's not good, is it, guys? Not good. I'm just quickly reading your comments. Elvis was a private man and respectful, and he would not have spoken in his bedroom activities. Yeah, Kelly Dan, he would not have. Yeah, I know I've seen pictures of Dave Hebler there. I've seen them. Let's see. We'll just see if they come up. Let's see if it comes up. Obviously, I've seen loads of pictures of Linda. There's David Hebler at Elvis Week. They're all making money off him. 2024. Priscilla, she's not even allowed to go. Let's have a look. I can see him there. He's promoting himself at the Memphian Movie Theatre, August the 12th to August the 16th. $45 to see Dave Hebler. Would you really pay $45 to see him? Nah. Right, let's see if we can get another one. TikTok is amazing, guys. Do you know what? We didn't cover Gladys properly, did we? I would have liked to have done a lot more about Gladys Presley, but I just didn't have the time to do it, guys, because I'm on holiday, so I apologize for that. I really did want to do some more stuff about Gladys. Right, let's have a look. I'm just trying to get it up.
For the first time in 47 years,
this is about where Elvis used to sit.
Dave Hebler, a former bodyguard for Elvis Presley.
Right, here we go.
For the first time in 47 years,
this is about where Elvis used to sit.
Dave Hebler, a former bodyguard for Elvis Presley, is in Memphis sharing nostalgic memories at the Memphian Theater, now called the Circuit Playhouse. Elvis spent countless late nights at the Memphian.
The Memphian was a very, very important part of Elvis's life.
Relaxing and watching movies.
I remember the Peter Sellers movies. He liked that. Everybody sat behind him, except for his girlfriend.
Hebler is a 10th degree black belt. He says using his skills to protect the king of rock and roll was no easy task.
It was the worst job on the face of the planet. I mean, think about it. Everywhere we went, there were hundreds of love-starved women just doing their best to try to get next to Elvis.
Hebler said his time as a bodyguard and personal karate instructor for Elvis was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, though. For the first time in 47 years,
this is about where Elvis used to sit.
Dave Hebler, a former
bodyguard that's interesting.
For Elvis Presley.
He's definitely there, isn't he, guys? Let me see if I can get any other thing. I know you guys were upset with him. I know that. Let's have a look. What's it? Let's see if we can get any more Elvis Week stuff up. I'm going to have to shoot off in a second, guys. But I wanted to just show a couple more clips from Elvis Week. Obviously, when I get back to England, I can...
So what's your name?
When I get back to Elvis Week, we can... What's this? Oh, I'm not allowed to play that. I'll get told off playing that.
So what's your name?
No, we can't have music. No music.
Ted Young, Tennessee's Ted.
Tennessee Ted from nickname.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Honorary mayor of Graceland. So how long have you been an Elvis fan?
Since about 1967.
67. Have you seen him perform?
6 times.
6 times. What was your favorite?
First time, because that was the best seats I had. 14 rows dead center in Knoxville.
Ooh. In what year was that?
72.
72.
He just started touring again.
Really? And how was he?
Oh, phenomenal. Absolutely. I mean, you couldn't beat it. I've been to a lot of different concerts, but there ain't nobody can touch that guy.
Yeah, his ambiance and just his...
The show was actually over when he hit the stage because everybody had their money's worth right there.
Yeah, so
that's my opinion.
So you jumped the fence in 1973?
Yeah, me and a college buddy come down here on a road trip, and we got a little crazy, and we went to the back of Graceland, all the way back past the barn and out in there, and went over the fence, and we've just taken pictures. Got right up inside the front backyard, and then they caught us and waited a few minutes. I thought I was going to jail, and, or we both did. And my buddy was over going through, I didn't know it was Vernon's office at the time, and he was going through the trash cans and whatnot. So anyway, but we waited out there a minute or two, and then he come out of the house. And that's when it got crazy. He talked to us a few minutes, and then they took us back down to the gate. So it worked out good. I thought I was going to jail.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Oh, yeah, the way it turned out, yeah, you couldn't make it. You made it with a stick.
Absolutely. So what do you think of these people now, today, who like jump into the pool and things like that? Do you have opinions on that?
I have never seen that, but I've heard some people. I can understand it from a fan's point, but it's a good way to get drove. But I do understand it.
Yeah. And some people say they think Elvis would think that's funny, or some people think it would be, disrespectful, but...
Well, yeah, I guess you can look at it either way, but it's just an exuberance of fame, I guess.
Yeah.
So I understand it to a certain degree, especially in my college days. So
Yeah.
you do stuff you don't normally do.
Yeah. So you've been to Elvis Week a lot.
I've made it every year except the third year. That was the only year I've missed.
Okay. And so how has it changed over the years?
Oh, it's definitely evolved. See, at that time there wasn't a Graceland, and the fans just come down here incognito, and it just sort of evolved out of that.
Well, so the fans originated it.
But yeah, basically, and it just grew. First couple of years down here after he died, they held a convention down at Cook's Convention Center downtown, and then it just spread out, and it just took on a life of its own. So I came down here like most people. I didn't know many people, and over the years, it's like a big family. I know about everybody down here.
Yeah.
So anyway, I look forward to it.
Yeah. So what do you think about the new influx of fans that have come in, the younger fans?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
But this thing's not going away. Now, back in the early days, there was people that was dealing collectibles and stuff, and they thought, well, we'll give them a few years and it'll die off.
Yeah.
But it got to 10, 12 years, and I told a friend of mine one time, I said, this ain't going nowhere. It's going to continue, because you're dealing with a totally different persona. And I can't explain that, but and back home, people ask me, so what's it like down there during Elvis Week? And I tell them, I said, it's like the week leading up to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
People coming in from everywhere, except it's about one guy, not two football players.
Yeah.
That's the closest description I've got.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. That's a really awesome story.
You're more than welcome.
I appreciate it.
You got a million of them. Okay.
I love it. I love these people telling their stories. Right, I am going to have to go. My wife is messaging me saying, where are you? I am doing my best to try and sneak off at least and do one live. You may have noticed I have started posting some of my lives on my video channel just so that other people can watch them on the video channel, but they're not live. So, you know, I'll try and get back on later, guys. So thanks, everyone. And Vibex, we are going to try and cover your topics with Dave Hebler and other similar topics. We're going to try and get around to it, but not this week because I'm in Mallorca. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. I'll give you a quick show of my holiday again. And I'll see you all maybe later, but probably tomorrow. I'll try and do a couple of shorts. I'll try and do a couple of little videos for you guys whilst I'm down there. Renee, come on. You deserve it, my friend. You deserve it. Keep up the great work. Come on. Team Elvis. Team Elvis. Defending Elvis Presley. That's what it's all about. Defending Elvis Presley. Please join the the Facebook, so I can get in touch with you. And Vibex, have you joined our Facebook? Please do. Guys, the Facebook channel is called Defending Elvis Presley, Louis Daily Live Streams. Please get on Facebook. Oh, thanks, Michael. Thanks, Linda, Renee, and James, my friend. All of you, Jane, Helen, Deborah. Let us know who's here so I can say goodbye to everyone. Colleen, Satin, Elvis Presley. All of you. I hope you didn't mind me talking about the diet. I always get a few things in. Leanne and Linda. Oh, I'm just trying to make sure I've Helen. You guys, thanks so much. And there's 30 of you watching. Please subscribe, guys. 78% of people don't subscribe. It really helps the channel. And please join our lives and come in and have a chat with us. You are very welcome. We do welcome you guys to join in with us. Go Team Elvis. Team Elvis taking care of business. Right. I'm going to quickly show you my holiday. Let's give you a little glimpse. So this is my room. It's very basic. It's a very basic room. Nothing special. But comfy. It is very comfy. All right, there we are. Look at that, guys. Team Elvis. I'm loving it. Loving it. Look at that. Lovely, isn't it? Look at that for a view. See you guys. Team Elvis, taking care of business. Sending you TLC. TLC. Take care, guys.